Men of Harlech in the hollow, do you hear like rushing billow, wave on wave, that surging forward battle's distant sounds? 'Tis the tramp of Saxon foemen, Saxon spearmen, Saxon bowmen, be they knight or hide or yeoman, they shall bite the ground. Hear the thule asunder. Da, 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 da. Can you hear our country need us? He is bravest, he who lead us. I don't know the words. Anyway, let's go. Shut up. Resume! Yes. I was hoping to do this yesterday. I was busy. I've been busy a bit recently, so I haven't had too many streams with work, and then also having to help family move.
Eyes in the red.
Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2.
I'm gonna get it all finished today.
Hook points. Let's invite ourselves in.
All station ship is visual.
Copy. Ready to assault. Stay on comm. Solarian told the truth. We board, clear, disarm that vessel.
And this is Lane.
God help us.
God help us all. Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
That's messaging protos is talking about history.
Well, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Good hook. Animal.
All Shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment.
I've always found PMCs a weird idea. It's essentially like modern mercenary groups. I don't quite get it. Alright. That's suppressed, and that's suppressed. Cool, cool.
So, cut right clear.
How does this work? Okay, so single shuttle, full auto, and this is full auto. Also cool. Clear the bottom deck of the rig. Oh, someone's decided to ring me right now. Hang on a second, DJ. I swear they have like a. I feel like whoever I know who it is who rings me. I feel like they see that they're notified that I'm streaming. They're like, they've just started. All right, I guess I'll ring them now. Any trophies? Yeah, I've gotten one, I think. Yeah, one. How you going, Teach? I thought you might have still been streaming on your end. Where did you come from?
Room clear.
Die.
Coming out.
Raj.
Oh, I don't have a flashlight. What? Come on, we're Americans. I don't get to have an $8 billion flashlight. Yeah. Oh, is that in this mission? I know about that trophy.
All clear. Clear.
Okay.
Balcony door closed up.
Yeah, I know. I watched you do that, and then you were going to switch to something else.
Ghost.
Oh, there? Ah, okay. Let me jump back.
We're moving to the main deck. Ghost.
There we go.
We're moving to the main deck.
Got it.
What's your status?
Holding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
You're an armor slut for trophies. No, not Zakalaply. That sounds Polish. Speaking of which, a Pole died today, and everyone's sad about it.
We check everyone is nowhere here.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
Copy, moving.
We gotta roll.
What the fuck is this gun? What is the way we're holding it?
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the rig. What's your status?
I found the missiles.
They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's still time.
Is this going to be this game's version of Bryce? The submarine deck is opening. I know. Oh. Ow. Thank you, Sherman. Is that the Sherman who did that big march? I remember. Sherman's Marsh, fun time, definitely. Yeah, real fun time. That was in the Civil War. The American one, the one everyone knows. I wonder what people know more of, the Spanish Civil War or the American one? Probably the American one. It's seen as the one that ended slavery in America. Ah! Oh, that's nice. I had finished reloading, so all I had to do was still full slide. That's neat. I thought it might have restarted the whole animation. Who shot my ass? I don't know. You alive? Also, I don't know what was up with Far Cry 2 for you. Like I said, I played it and I mean, there was some issues with occasional crashes, I think. But I played on console and had no issues.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Alright, is this going to be a big old red herring? It is a red herring.
Where are the controls?
Oh no, it is. Oh no, it's the missile. It's just not here.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch. Alejandro, take Overwatch. Soap, you're with me. We're moving to that ship.
I'll keep you covered, hermano. All stations, visual on the missile control.
Down I go.
Say again, missile controls are on the bridge.
Copy that.
Out, Bauer.
Let's go. Let's move out.
Another trophy coming up.
This is Zero 1. Back in the water. Inbound. In your position.
Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be off.
Roger that. Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge. Fast. Secure those controls. Stop this vessel. Yep. Hardware
Don't touch the deck and jump. Okay.
The ramp. Hold tight. Time in.
Oh, from container to container. I'll try. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm not gonna... Alright, how do I even get up there? Oh, too late. I touched the deck. I'm too fussed.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing it.
Why are none of these containers strapped down?
Containers are the only cover we have.
Oh shit. Oh! Oh, nearly got squashed. Reload faster, me. Oh, I'm so paranoid in this one. Yeah. You dead? There you are. Ah, get him. You know, I actually wouldn't mind a shotgun in this mission. We are fairly tight some fairly tight corners. Oh god! Oh, there's a gentleman. shotgun. Well, now I don't want it. Ah!
Got that fucker!
Up there. Where the rest?
Secure the deck and we'll
Alright.
close the door!
Visual on bridge entry.
Alright. Blow the door! Ghost, do you mind? Oh, I have to do it.
Check it. Controls are internal. Alright, stand back! This is Shadow 1 going explosive on
I've always
bridge
wondered how
entry.
far away you need to stand from,
3,
these types of
2,
charges.
1, execute! All shadows, move on the bridge!
Alright.
Go, 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 go!
Anyone in here?
Oh, wait, I'll cover it. Move up, Soap.
Stupid boat
On
moving.
you, Sergeant. Secure. Move.
I like this gun.
Affirmative.
Just hallway, Soap.
Oops!
Moving to second deck.
Where? Over
So,
there.
hit that hallway.
I have one shot. Okay, I reloaded 2 shells. I have 1 only. Come on, game. You're with me, miniback. Whoa, 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 what was that? Oh, hello. Oh. Joseph Campbell, why do I remember his name?
So, hit that hallway and flank.
No, he's dead.
Room clear.
And he's dead.
Hallway clear.
Hello?
Grenade!
Grenade! I think I flashed myself.
Cheeky bastards.
Hit the stairs. Victor 1, we're moving to the bridge now.
I can't see.
Hold your fire, all.
I'm lost. Where am I? Where did I end up? I'm back here.
Raj, stand by.
Yo, Space Crunch. No, come back, Space Crunch.
Let's get in there.
Oh, they're dead. Hey, look, I found, probably the controls. Well, I did that, and there was nothing for me to
Alright,
do.
hands on the controls. Tapping in. Come on, baby, come on.
Can I control it and target somewhere else? I'm blowing up France.
We can't disarm it.
That's fine, let's just aim it at
Too late.
France. No one will miss it.
Yeah, well, that window's closed on that, boys. Gold Eagle Actual, this is Shadow 1, missiles in boost phase, about to burn. How copy?
Solid, Shadow. If we can't disarm, then we detonate.
Roger that, Actual, standby. Soap, get on the controls, we're gonna have to do this together. Now, the clock is ticking, so we gotta move, brother, all right?
Alright, aim me at France.
Actual, we're on the con. What's the order?
Input the DAL code and let the payload strike.
What's the DAL code?
Detonate after launch.
We're gonna take out the oil rig with the missile.
Alejandro's back there with the shadows.
All stations, clear the rig now. I say again, clear the rig.
Roger, what's the count?
1 minute.
Copy on the move.
Come in the water.
Soap, get on the
Then again,
controls.
you might. That would probably kill them. Alright,
Need it in diagnostic mode, so I can bypass the login.
diagnostic.
Soap, hit the clear and mode keys at the same time.
We're in mode, okay.
Done. Wait, what's happening?
A little techno wizardry.
Okay. Now I need the last digit on row 2, column 1.
Row 2, column 1, removal. Oh, last digit? Oh, god,
I need that last digit, Soap. Row 2, column 1.
Oh, my brain's having a death. Okay. Rows. Column. Last digit. Right.
It's Al. Lima.
Negative. Row 2, column 1. Check again.
Row 2. Oh, right.
It's C. Charlie.
Perfecto.
It's headed for New Orleans.
No, not New Orleans!
Target updated. Let's enjoy our handiwork, Sergeant.
Look, let's just say that I forgot what rows and columns
All
are.
stations, prepare
Which
for
is
the
weird, considering I use Excel a lot.
Look at that big
Shit. Steaming bloody Jesus.
Alejandro, you okay?
You safe? We're good here.
We're on the ship.
Gold Eagle actual Shadow 1. Good hit. Good hit. Missile and rig destroyed.
Copy that, Shadow 1. Good work. Now get off that X and go home. So, Ghost, thanks for a job well done.
Roger that, actual. We're RTB, men.
Lovely. Oh, was that the only missile?
What's this?
This is the immediate future. Step away from the gate.
What?
You heard me.
You're crazy. This is my base.
Not a base. This is a sizable covert facility, and I admire it. So I'm taking.
Oh, cool.
You boys have been relieved. Thank you for your service.
No. I don't take orders from you.
Didn't Valeria say that? Now that makes me wonder what else I don't know about your affiliation with the drug lord.
What the fuck did you just say to me, pendejo? Lying briefs.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No one needs to get hurt here.
What authority does a paramilitary
Soldiers,
corporation
I don't make
have
threats.
to do that?
I make guarantees. So let's not do this.
I'm calling Shepard.
General Shepard sends his regards.
No,
Told
his
me y'all wouldn't take this well.
name's changed to Red. He's evil.
He's put me in command of this operation from here on out. So y'all need to stand down. It's time to let the pros finish this. Why the hell are we talking like this is some kind of negotiation? It's not. I've got my orders. And now you have yours.
And who the fuck do you think you are, cabron? My men are inside!
I'm afraid not. Your men have been detained.
Riggs, what the fuck?
Oh my. What a shock. Shepard might be a villain.
Go, Johnny! Get out of there! So, go!
You there, Ghost?
Nah, he's a
Big
ghost.
mistake, brother. Did not have to be like this. Son of a bitch.
I was actually thinking about Stormtrooper and aiming in that recently, but I know we always talk about Stormtroopers with that, but that can be applied to any film. It's just Stormtroopers are the most notorious because they'd be... Okay, they're taking over the city. Oh look, dead civilians. Because, like, you know, they'd be, like, you know, 2 feet away, almost, and miss somehow. They couldn't hit the broadside of your mother! Oh! Your mum jokes.
Sending transpo to your location for all prisoners. Stand by. Need reinforcements in the North Plaza now.
But yeah, because that can also be applied to, like, James Bond villains,
Bravo 7-1 in the plane.
Indiana Jones villains. Those were the 2 big ones that came to mind of characters who can't, enemies who can't aim for shit.
Fuck, where are you, Ghost?
He just appears behind me. I'm right here, John. Mr. McTavish. Oh, look, a phone.
This is Ghost. I'll copy.
Hey, we found him. That was easy.
Johnny?
A little
Johnny,
blood
I'll
hurt no
copy.
one.
Solid.
Thought we lost you.
Alright. We're back in Las Almas.
You injured?
So, men boarding this area, yeah? Ghost, Hassan's here. Let's keep you
What's the
contained,
difference?
Life or death. Keep your blood in, you'll need every drop.
Thanks for the tip.
Thanks, very helpful. Don't run out of blood, you need that. Really? I got hurt from that drop? Jesus, we're a mess. What does that say? Pasicola? Okay, we're gonna go down that way. Hey, look, it's Graves.
There's a church. I'm heading to it. Let's RV there. You'll need to improvise to survive.
Line
One of my Bear Grylls.
amigo.
Graves and Shadow on a killing spree.
Looking for
Oh, I
Hassan.
thought I might be able to crawl into there.
Us.
It's not right. These are 141 guys.
They don't write their own rules.
Do we? Who the fuck's in charge here?
Whoever signs up fucking
Go
checks,
back.
that's who.
I like that these guys are also questioning what they're doing. They're not just... I mean, they're following their orders because they have to, but they don't just blindly agree with it. Oh, okay, I'll go down here. Probably don't want to go that way. Ooh.
Do it.
Fucking hell.
It's a lovely day to commit some war crimes.
No
Always
joy.
got some dirty cops around
Door's
the corner
locked.
here. Let's go
Look
have
for
a word.
supplies,
shall we?
things you can make tools with. Welcome to guerrilla warfare.
Nice. Just call me John Rambo.
Jesus.
What are you seeing?
Bloodbath. Poor bastard. Found a rope.
That's a start. Keep looking.
Aha. Metal.
Broke off a fan blade.
Tie off the blade with a rope and pry open a door.
Cool.
Sounds like you've done this before.
A prize hook.
Practice.
Neat. And there we
Bust
go.
the fan blade.
See you through the door.
Affirmative.
Good. Stay on the hunt. There'll be more where that came
I'm
from.
gonna close that one. Now this is a neat mission idea. My only problem will be the old, what is it? With missions like this is when, if I'm caught, I'm basically fucked and I die. I never like when a game like this has stealth that works that way. Yeah, of course, but it might be something they maybe do in the future. Depending on what happens in the third game, maybe that'll be more part of it. Like, where we have to do a lot more... We might have 2 different groups that we get to control, similar to other Modern Warfares. Like, maybe we've got one group on the run, like how... Because that kind of happened with Price, I remember. Like, him and his team, after the original Modern Warfare 2, they were sort of doing their thing on the run after all the shit that went down with Shepard, while the others, people that we played as, were busy actually fighting World War 3.
Creeping bloody Jesus.
You there, Mexican man. Don't make a noise when you see me, because I need to not get caught, so just die quietly. Gracias. Gracias, amigo.
Get him out of here. Take him to the
Ooh, I think I found a torch.
All right, these narcs
Oh no, it's a...
are
Ooh,
well
a headlamp.
The headlamp. Not too far from his
them, so no pussying around.
previous owner.
They're harboring
Good.
Hassan.
Careful
Want
with it.
him?
Can light your way but attract attention.
Mm-hmm.
And, your head on the swivel for these bricks.
Whoa.
What's the latest?
Marks are killing everything in their path.
You know my...
War crimes.
Makes me want to commit a few war crimes of my own.
Ah, war crime, small
One's
crime.
dead.
I think we'll get a green light to go after these guys.
No more green lights, Johnny. We're on our own.
Let's see exactly like this, what Ghost is saying.
What about Laswell?
Laswell's close with Shepard. Calling hers a no-go until we learn more.
I still trust Laswell. She's always been with us.
Be careful who you trust, Sergeant. People you know can hurt you the most.
Good advice, LT. I want to be like you when I grow up.
You want to be better than me, Johnny?
Got my work cut out.
Alright, we
there.
don't want to go that way.
Yeah, you do.
Think I'll live that long?
Probably not.
Oh, there's a door here. Hello? Hey, look, are you a dead child? Yeah, good cool you are, I think, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what this game's big whole controversial moment's gonna be. They've all got him. Even though they were good the first time. Hello, dog. Silence.
What's going on up there? You want to go check it out?
Interesting, I can't interact with anything.
Dog from the back. I don't see anything. Stick around, just in case.
Can I crawl under the bed? Why not? Jesus, so lay off the crisps. He's Scottish, so he'd probably call him that. Fuck yes. Thanks, game.
Hell's fucking bells.
What's going on up there? Check it out. It's the dog from the back.
Okay, nothing in
I don't see
here.
anything. I'll stick around, just in case.
Okay.
You see the caged dog?
Big geezer. If he barks, shoot him and repo quickly. Don't get compromised.
How did you see about the dog? Never.
Give me a sit rep.
Outside. Gated alley.
Stick to the edges and stay low.
Copy.
Can I crawl
You
through
may get
here?
rag for this.
A medal.
Chest candy.
I deserve one.
You said you wanted a win. Congratulations, you're a winner.
Wide Beal your head.
Now,
English,
why
Mr.
doesn't
Sorry, sir. Let me translate. Go fuck
Ghost
yourself.
like
Much better.
medals?
Church is on the north side of the city.
Ooh, I found wax.
I'll set up a sniper position in the church tower. Find your way there and you might just
I
make
don't
it.
know what else I can make. Make another tri-tool.
Escúchame, cabrón. You are making a mistake muy fucking grande.
You know, maybe it'd be easier if you spoke to them in a language they can understand. I don't know how many of them know English.
You like money? El dinero, hombre? Please.
Fuck. I was hoping I could make that.
Graves is rounding up cops.
He's judge, jury, and executioner now.
Judge Graves sounds like a character from Judge Dredd. Oh, hello. Ooh, a portal.
Bottle.
Good for a distraction.
La Dulce. Ah, the sugar.
I'm worried. Worried's different than scared.
Chuck the ball.
No, it's not.
Word like a charm.
Told ya.
Son todos bienvenidos.
Something.
You're telling me.
Commandeer some wax,
Ghostface,
Elsie.
and you're not gonna
Could prove
start
useful.
You're right. You won't see him. It's too late if you see him. You're fucking dead already.
Yo, marshmallows, cookies. I've commandeered some snacks, Lieutenant. Good, those will come in handy. Keep your energy up. You want me to get anything, Lieutenant? Do they have... Ooh, a mousetrap.
Trap. Gotta be a way to use this.
Surprisingly useful as a trigger.
To set something off.
Exactly, Johnny. Not an airstrike, but it'll do.
Hello. Where am I going? Find a sharp weapon. How about a gun? I probably can after I find a sharp weapon. Just have to kill someone and take their gun. Ooh, another mousetrap.
Can use this.
Ooh. Generic chemicals.
Tie them up with some wax, you got a smoke bomb. A toxic distraction.
Sick. I like it.
Guarantee you they won't.
I love some generic chemicals. At least say it's bleach. Give it a name. That is a small gripe I have with something like this. Where it's just like chemicals. But what? Okay, not that way.
Lovely.
Asshole's mask and the other leprechaun.
Leprechaun. He's Scottish.
One of those dudes with the skirts.
Yes.
Called a kilt. It's a dude in a dress. That's all I know.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that. I don't think I could smoke them and safely get past. I can probably distract you. Do I have another bottle? Yes, I do. Oh, okay, I can actually get into here.
No visual.
Area secure.
Ooh, what's that? Is it a knife? Or maybe scissors? This is a tailor's. And another mousetrap.
And ye shall find.
Why are there so many mousetraps? Oh, it's a mannequin. Oh, that's not creepy or anything.
Roger, go ahead.
God, it's dark in here.
Picked up some tape.
Very useful,
If I had to wrap a gift.
so to speak. Hold on to it.
Oh, found a knife. Yay.
You missing a knife?
Several.
Think I found one.
Some of the dead shadows are my handiwork.
You
What's
came
in
from
here?
On my way to the church.
and you left me.
I'm used to working alone.
Explosives
So much for
and...
no man left
oh,
behind.
I can make
Just
mines.
get yourself to the church. Trying to keep you alive and get you here in one piece. One of us needs to
Neat.
survive to tell the tale.
Taking a shine to me then.
Not in the slightest. Still got a lot of ground to cover.
Alright, now I need to get a gun. Well, that's easy, I just kill something. Take his gun. I like how I said something as if they're not people. Why are they just leaving explosives around?
What you got?
Black powder.
Nice. This could get interesting.
Oh, there's a guy. I can stab him. It's shanking time. Up, he's moved too far. Never mind. It shall not be shanking time for him.
I'll take that.
Do you have a gun? No. That's a shame. You better not turn around or I'm gonna be bloody pissed. Hi, deaf fella. Did we put that in his eye?
Nice.
Probably. Anyway, I have a gun!
Took his gun.
Good work. Moving up in the world, Johnny. Choose your shots and targets wisely, Johnny. Guns make noise.
My kingdom for a suppressor.
Be smart with what you got. That's the trick.
Yes. LT. About to play
Right.
rough with the
Out
shadows.
of the church.
I like the sound of that.
Fashioned a trip mine.
A man after my own heart.
Thought you'd like that.
You thought right. Don't stick around admiring your work. Keep moving.
Aye.
Have I been in this building? I think so. No, actually, no, I don't think I've been. Look, melons. Wait, no. That's cabbage. Or lettuce. Hmm. See how many if I can get.
Rubbish.
There we go. No! That didn't work.
Yes. LT. About to play rough with the shadows.
Or if that's even the way I expect it to go.
Fashioned a trip mine.
A man after my own heart.
You have a heart.
A cold one. Don't stick around admiring your work. Keep moving.
Aye.
Okay, this is where I got the knife. Yes, it is. There we go. That's another one dealt with. Do you have a better gun? No? Well, I have more ammo. See, I don't know how I'd get past them. And I can't seem to find any other way. Because I would have thought I could go through here, but this door is fake.
Area secure.
I mean, we can always do this.
was that?
I'll go check. Got nothing.
You. Run, 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 run. Let's make another.
Need ammo!
I don't want to waste another smoke bomb on him, but I don't want to shoot him.
Fuck. McDermott. Ghost.
All clear.
Appears to be.
Stay
Alright.
on guard and keep moving to the church.
Aye.
Feeling weak, are ya?
Bit shaky, sir, yeah.
Graves tried to kill us.
Blood loss will
That's
do
the
that.
reason if you were a little off. Find a stim. I'll give you a boost.
Drugs.
Get down out of here.
Speak English.
It's raining fucking hard.
Oh, come on! English know the word pissing down.
It'll cover your tracks.
Covers theirs too.
Let's worry about you, Johnny.
So you do like me?
I like you alive.
Drugs.
Good morning, Mexico.
Must have opened this one, yep.
Oh shit. House fucking pals, look at this.
Well,
Talk about some home defense.
I don't think I'll be going through there. I can't even close it. But I do want that shotgun.
Moving inside.
Check. Take what you need to keep them off you.
Sweet. Don't mind if I do. Now we're in business. Ghost.
Soap.
Found a tripwire rigged to a shotgun. Disarmed it, took the gun.
Open hearts and minds with it, Johnny.
Can I get that? Can I get that on a shirt?
Johnny. Graves is burning the midnight oil to find us. Why?
Graves and Shepard are both involved. No matter what, this is an unprecedented amount of fuckery. We need to get to the bottom of it.
Accurate and deadly fire tends to resolve these things. Right now, we're not safe here.
Right now, we're not safe anywhere, LT.
What's making that noise?
Good find.
Can I make another one of these? Yeah, I do need another one of these. Ah. You know what this is a lot like? It's something like this in Metal Gear Solid 2, during the beginning part when you approach, where you have to go to get the photos of Metal Gear Ray. You come across something, and it's Snake going, you can see the shadow of Vulcan Raven, and when you're around the corner you see, it's just a little toy of Vulcan Raven. Hey bud, how you doing? Alright, what we got in here? Sight. Might as well touch it.
Why now?
See, I don't mind the fact that you've mentioned that they don't use this again, because I like that they tried something with it. I think it's good, you know, for them to make use of a mission like this in this sort of game, to try out something new.
You're You're gonna owe me for this.
Why?
We're fixing each other's problems.
What's my problem?
The mask. Take it off.
Show my face.
Yes, sir.
Negative. Quite the opposite.
I doubt that.
I wonder if we do see his face at the end of this. Probably not. That'll probably be the big reveal in 3. That'll make everyone jizz their pants. What the fuck does the rope even do? Alright. Oh, hang on, I can pick these up now.
That's a
I did
keeper.
that. More binding, more metal. I like that I can move around while we're making these. I'm guessing these green, random shit that's glowing green is just meant to sort of direct me to where to go. You can open that. I generally can't tell what the rope does. Ooh, a safe.
What have we here?
Hang on. Okay. Oh. Shit. It's gonna put 69420.
Gotta find the combo.
Kinda wanna open that safe now. I mean, what's gonna be in the safe besides money? I mean, money is useful. My thief / dishonored instincts are kicking in. That says 0000. That doesn't help me. Oh wait, maybe the calendar. Aha!
Looks interesting.
So they're 40th. So birthdays are a big one. October, so that's 08. It's American, so it'd be the month, date, then the year. So 08. Sorry, not 08. I keep thinking October is the 8th. It's the 10th. It's because Octo means 8. So 10, 80, 10. Let's try that. Nope. Okay. Might be... It could be 1980 and then 10? 10, 1980? So why is that calendar 2 years old? The game's currently set in 2022. I can't think of anything beyond the year that they got. I'm assuming this is like either a birthday or an anniversary, so if it's saying the 40th, it would have been 1980. And it would have been the 10th of the 10th. Because it's October. And it says 10th. Oh well. It's not that important. Ooh?
Check out that warehouse.
Guy's got no gun. He won't get far.
He's 141. Still dangerous. Go left. I'll clear the alley.
Roger. On it. You hear? Not too late to surrender.
Johnny, town's full of tunnels.
Take the
One
tunnels.
leads out across from the church.
Anything?
Be advised.
Oh.
The tunnel is flooded. Prepare for a cold
What was the
split.
point of me?
Can't wait. Don't mind if I do.
Is there any reason for me to have disarmed that trap? I just got a free shotgun there anyway. Yo, white bread.
You're hiding. I know you're close.
I just remembered one of my favourite lines from Ed, Edd and Eddy, which was Rolf saying, "Stale end piece of white bread."
Still up, Roy?
So far, so good.
I'm fine.
You get caught out there, they'll kill you slow.
Marks, or the narcos.
Narcos. They'll take videos.
I'll give them your email so they know where to send them.
Oh, shite. You saw nothing?
I'll see what's up. Where the fuck are they? They're not here! Got a man down.
Alright. Also, there is a trophy involving those saves. I think I need to open 3 of them. But, again, it doesn't really...
Found some oil.
Oh, hell yeah,
Oil,
let's make some
bomb,
napalm.
and some rope for a wick. Time for a cocktail.
Ah. Thank you, Finns. Technically these have existed before the Finns, but the Finns kind of gave them the name. It's going to be tough since Finland isn't real.
LT, I'm at the bar.
You like tequila?
Ah.
Could use one right about now.
I mean, we're a Scot, so of course we're at the bar.
For a whiskey.
You mean scotch?
I'll drink bourbon.
Like a good old boy.
I love Kentucky.
You're out of your mind, LT.
I agree.
For sure.
I'm with the Scot on this. Where is he? There he is.
Visual! Right here! Stop him!
Fuck these. If I can make them just come right for this doorway, I'm okay. Okay, I think we're good. You might be a bit better than the Lockwood. Yeah, you heard. Oh shit!
I can work with that.
Find cover!
Don't mind me. Ah, tunnels. Where are the tunnels? Shit. That one cunt hadn't seen me.
I love Kentucky.
You're out of your mind,
We're back
LT.
here.
That's for sure.
I can work with that.
If I take you out, I can also get that other shotgun. Well, they have spotted me. Oh dear. Well, that didn't quite work.
I love Kentucky.
You're out of your mind, LT. Stand by. I can work with that.
This is not a nice spot to be in.
Visual? No sign of him. Roger that.
just want to get up these stairs. Okay, good.
You're hiding. I know you're close.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
You're here somewhere, aren't you?
This is real tense. I love it.
What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that?
Ah, piss. Fuckers. Not good. Not good at all. Shit. Okay, going up wasn't the worst idea, but I think I need to then jump down somewhere else. Okay, we're up here again. Good.
Found him!
No, you didn't.
Go on! Visual on the target. He's out!
Damn. So, if I don't get caught, I might be able to do what I wanted. Try that again. I don't know if they're all onto me or not. I think they might be.
Shane, find cover!
So what I want to do is jump down to here. Oh shit! The tunnels are just here. Anything good? As long as I don't die. I'll take it! No, fuck!
Ghost,
Talk to me, Johnny.
I found the tunnel.
The church plaza is on the other end of the tunnel. Push through.
Okay.
You're nearly here.
Okay then, well, that's worked.
I got Shadow's whip.
You'll have to get in close and find the gaps.
You tell me I can't fit under there? Jesus, once again. Yes, I know he's Scottish, but lay off the fried food. Also, can I just breathe underwater?
How's your ammo? Running low.
4. It's okay. Gracias por no estacionales. What's that? Please no, what's that? Please no parking? It's dead. Can I interact with that? No. Shit. What's that guy?
You got eyes on the church.
Do I?
Good. You're on the right track. Keep coming.
Think I found a way through LT.
Shadows are everywhere. I'll hold them off until we RV in front of the church and secure a vehicle for exfil.
Roger
Alright,
that.
let me make some crap.
Mel, Johnny. We're almost there.
Oh look, a pinata store. You know, I've never thought of a store that exclusively sells pinatas, but I guess it would make some sense. Especially in a country that... I actually don't know how much cultural significance there is to them in, That's a very interesting picture. Because I recognize what that is. But then, holding candy canes in front of a Christmas tree is,
What the... Oh, get down!
Oh dear.
Shadow stations. Got one near the church.
Holy hell. Ghost, was that you?
Who else? Now go.
I'm running! Anal Fist Christmas dildo. What?
Ghost, how
What the fuck are you going on about, DJ? Alright, well, since I know what's on the other side of this door, I'm gonna finish making some stuff. The poster? Maybe. That's the Black Lives Matters fist. Unless that's just a generic type of fist that's used, but I'm pretty sure that's the one used for in all the Black Lives Matters posters. Or, you know... posters, art, style, whatever you want to say. I don't know what you'd call it. At least that's all I've ever seen that fist used in, like that exact style. I'll make anything else. That's fine.
Fuck!
Hello, guy.
All shadow stations. Got one near the church.
Holy hell. Ghost, was that you?
Hey, Proto, how you doing?
Now go.
Ghost, how copy?
Johnny, got company in the church and they're not here.
I'm happy with what I have equipped. I've got my Molotov and smoke grenades.
Copy, LT.
1% left. Alright, church. Once again, the Geneva Convention. What is that? It is illegal to take, like, you know, any sort of, to use a church or any religious building as somewhere to, defend. I could imagine it would be. I have no intention of platting this. It has some co-op stuff you do. I mean, everything's single player outside of the co-op stuff, but just... I could never... I'm not going to. I could never do a Call of Duty Platinum just because I don't... I'm not a Call of Duty guy much. Like, I like the campaigns. I'm never a multiplayer person for Call of Duty. I just don't care for them. And, as you said, veteran? No. I still think the worst first-person shooter I've had to do on a hard difficulty was Battlefield 5, just because the single-player... They incorporated some multiplayer elements into it, like having a really large map where you can do stuff in some of the game modes in single-player, but let's just say, when you die in about 4 hits, and your goal is to somehow take an objective with infinite spawning German soldiers, it's not easy. Especially when you're using shit French weapons. And I mean that in a true sense of the word. Like, the gun you've given is a shit French one. Hey, you made a ghost.
We need a vehicle, on me.
Okay then.
Contact dead ahead.
Stay sharp. They know we're here and they know it's us. Send more. I see him. Up the alley. Johnny, stay close. Heads up for a vehicle.
Anyone else down there? Nope.
So, pickup truck ahead. Lights on.
See it.
Yeah, yep. Let's go.
I'll drive, Johnny.
Oh.
Take shotgun.
I thought I'd have to drive.
All right, Johnny. You made it.
We're not out of the woods yet.
We made it, LT. Go fast.
Now, what does Soap call
That's one way of doing
Ghost then? Would he call him a lieutenant or a lieutenant? Because we seem to be working for the Americans. But he's a Scot! Ghost is English. Yes, in the human world, being Australia, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, we say lieutenant for lieutenant. In the made-up fictional world of America, they say lieutenant.
Why didn't he tell me? It was need to know.
Yeah.
What if I needed to know? Pressure plate. Alejandro rigged it. Smart bastard. There.
So did Alejandro get away, or...? Here he is.
Don't move.
¿Quién está ahí?
No, it's Rodolfo.
Rodolfo.
Soap. Ghost. You're alive.
Affirmative.
Because I thought Alejandro got captured.
Good to see you, amigos.
Igual, amigo.
Nice throw. Where were you guys?
On the run.
I was on the run. Ghost waited for me.
Of course, no?
No.
Yes. We're a team. All of us. This happened on my watch and I'll need help to fix it. No one fights alone.
Why did Graves...
Actually, I can't say too much about the
know.
Canadians. I don't know if the
found this
Canadians
can
say
correct
lieutenant or lieutenant. It might
For
be too
now,
Americanized.
General Shepard, Laswell, and anyone else outside this room is considered a hostile.
What about Price?
With one exception.
Alejandro?
We need him back.
Ah.
Ben? Graves is holding him here.
His own personal black site prison.
My team is locked in there, too.
And again,
By
They
breaking
just
in.
say, buddy.
and that's why I love the Ghost.
It's gonna take more than this.
Buddy. I can't do a Canadian sound.
Is
We-
well stopped.
All right.
My man. We're gonna need new wheels.
Dee.
Preferably up armor.
That's the best I can do.
Alejandro thought of everything.
Yeah, he did. Let's go get him.
Alright, let's man up, gear up, run in, and go tits up.
It was maximum security until the narcos took over, and it was permanently closed. There is no airstrip, but expect helos for security and resupply.
We'll drive to an offset and ruck up to our infill. Here. If the security towers are manned, we'll need to take them out first and rope up the wall for entry.
What about cameras?
There's CCTVs in the security room.
We'll use them to locate Alejandro and the rest of your men.
That's such a
Let's
goofy
combine
ass
them,
picture of
Tom.
Alejandro.
While Rudy finds out, I'll use the cams to help Ghost plant charges in key areas.
Diversions and sabotage. Nice, Johnny.
I learned from the best, LT. Once we pinpoint Alejandro and Los Vaqueros, we regroup and pry him loose.
We'll carry extra guns in to arm my men, and fight our way out the way we came in.
Any questions?
What are we waiting for?
Graves will have this place locked down.
Ah, hit television show Prison Break.
No doubt.
We're geared up.
Guns, ammo, and charges in the pikes.
I've got the plunder gun. Ascenders.
Check.
Check. Let's hope Alejandro's alive.
Count on it.
On me.
Go left.
Trail. Let's follow it.
Alright, let's go. What have I got? X12, EBR 14. I still don't know how many guns they have that are actually in,
long you
these,
known
in
Alejandro?
this game that are
3
real.
years. Signed up together.
I,
Toughest student in the
it's
regiment.
weird the
I
way
wouldn't wanna mess
guns
with 'em.
work.
We used to
You
say,
need to get an
"El
actual,
único que
to
puede
use an
matar a
actual
Alejandro
name for a gun, you
es
need
Alejandro."
to be able to
The only thing
pay
that can kill Alejandro
for the rights to use it. So sometimes they'll have guns that look like real ones, but then they just give them a slightly different name.
Hold up. Eyes on the prison. Patrols on the outside.
We'll have to take them out to get in.
2 snipers first tower. So, you take
Okay,
one,
so we
I'll
have,
get the other.
what is this? Is infrared? Alright,
Tower soap, left side. Pick one and drop them.
okay.
Shadow's down.
Yeah, he was going for the other.
I'll flank around and we'll clear the field. Rudy, give us a hand. Hold
Some
fire,
jets
son.
down here. What is this site? This can't be thermal, because that seems too hot.
Looks like a supply drop.
Copy.
Actually, thermal's a different color. It's not
Clear
FLIR.
the vehicle. Two behind it.
I don't think they
One
use
solo
FLIR
on
or
your
a
right
scope.
side.
Take the two at the vehicle first, and the others won't see.
Good call. Soap, on my mark, drop the one in the cab.
That one?
Set.
Check. 3, 2, 1.
Well, I would, but then...
Solid, 2 down on the
Oh,
move.
Jesus Christ. My aiming went all cocked.
Take the 2 right at the
Let's gun
vehicle.
one
I'll
more
hit the one on
one
the other
because of
side.
big rise in gun violence and misuse, they refused to let them use the proper names. Who refused? By the way. Interesting. Like, who refused? Did Activision refuse? No, that sounds very plausible. Who refused to let them? Activision or the gun people? Really? So, like, well, Lockheed Martin doesn't really produce guns, they produce other things. Well, I guess Smith & Wesson. That's really one of the few ones I can think of, and, Armalite. They refuse to let them use them. That's very odd.
Clear.
I wasn't paying much attention, so I don't know what I was meant to do there. Hang on, let's actually try that again. I was more interested in what you were saying.
Got a heli incoming. Looks like a supply drop.
Copy.
That's really interesting. So that's almost saying that the gun licenses are blaming video games for the violence, which is not true. But to be fair, I mean, that has been this big scapegoat.
Soap, on my mark, drop the one in the cab.
I'm ready.
Set.
Check. 3, 2, 1. Solid, 2 down on the move.
I doubt seeing, like, you know, a specific gun in a game.
On the other side.
Okay, so it wants me to take both of them at once. Right, so I just need to be quicker. Well, maybe I could get them both in one bullet. I doubt it, though.
Waiting on you, Sergeant. Vehicle right side. 2 shadows wide open.
Clear.
There we go. That's better.
All clear. Push up to the base.
As I was saying, I highly doubt seeing, like, you know,
Stay quiet.
a gun in a game is going to make someone want to go to shoot up a gun. Well, that's also likely. I mean, Activision is just a mess. My favorite is the whole factor that people are really starting to notice that whenever there's any controversy with Activision, they, like, try to do glue in, you know, their shitty game, Overwatch.
Take point, Lieutenant.
Which, man, the whole story of Overwatch 2 is hilarious. Is the fact that the whole reason,
Oh, you so.
like, one of the main selling points for it having this sequel isn't even going to be in the game at all. And I love that they released the sequel without it finished, clearly.
Copy. Behind you.
Also, I saw the funniest thing today, which was, because it's Pride Month, and so I think there was something celebrating, Tracer, and someone said, I forgot that they canonically made her gay because I've seen so much footage of her laying pipe. And I thought, that makes sense. Oh, X, I was pressing square.
Above you.
If I press circle, I slide down.
All in. Let's move.
Just to be fair, yeah, any of the characters in Overwatch that are, you know, meant to be canonically gay, so many people, there's so much footage of them
Move fast and
being
stay low.
straight. I don't like Overwatch.
Let's take them out before they call their
Big thing that angered me was when there was that whole thing where they said that, what's her character? It's the blue chick. But they did a whole thing where she was, apparently, autistic, and I just didn't like it.
We'll use a closed circuit to locate my men.
And find Alejandro.
We'll need diversions when we move. Our plant
Especially the way they went about it. They didn't even straight up say it. They hinted at it in an animation, and then people watching it were like, "Oh my god, does that mean she's autistic?" And then it's basically Activision Blizzard, whatever, being like, "Yes, that's right, dear viewer. She is. Congratulations on noticing." Even though nothing about her character says that she is, because there is not a single aspect to these characters having personality.
Sub, let me know when I'm clear to move in past the gate.
Oh, I don't like
Clear,
this.
go.
This reminds me of these bits where you had to do shit like this in the first Watch Dogs, and they sucked ass then.
Good to
It
go.
was so bad that they didn't bring them back for the sequel.
One shadow. Easy kill. Use your knife.
You know, I thought he was going to
Good
throw
out,
that
team.
knife. I feel like of all the things I say, my saying that I don't like Overwatch for its pandering is probably what's going to get me the most hate.
Shadow on the balcony. Shoot him. A little help's not so bad, eh, LT?
Stay focused, Johnny.
Just
Go
saying.
with this
Keep
guy.
it tactical, Sergeant.
Shit.
Go up.
Wearing body armor, I'll have to get in close.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm telling you to do, Ghost.
Been on your right. Time to take out the trash.
Fucking hell.
One on patrol inside the razor. Cut and paste him, Ghost.
Cut and paste him.
Good night.
Do I have a better angle? No, I do not. Over here. Ooh, that's even worse.
One in the corner. His gun's down. Draw blood and drop him, sir. Down.
They do, but I think people like the representation of Overwatch.
Move to the truck.
Good place to plant a charge. How's it look?
Go for it, LT.
Roger. Bomb planted. On the move.
Go,
Get
LT.
over here. Like I said, just because people don't like the game and some of the community aspects,
All clear.
again, I think it's the whole, again, as I said, representation, because they've got everyone
Guard
there.
in the catwalk. Stand by. I'll tell you when.
They've got gays, they've got autistic people, they've got
Go to the
Mexicans, they've got English, they've got black people,
Think
they've
for
got
distraction,
I don't know, everyone else. They've got Asians. Trying to think of other
Your bread
that
and
are
butter,
in
sir.
there.
Lights out.
Head right. He's heading toward the electrical.
Unless he runs into me on the way.
Which he will. They do have a hamster. They've got a dwarf. They've got. What else have they got?
Clear to move.
I literally don't know most of the characters. Speaking of dumb videos, I saw there was a funny one of someone naming, trying to name a bunch of characters, and
Go up.
he could only name the female ones. Oh, well, he's dead.
Clear to move.
Speaking of which, did the second one even add new characters at all? Like, did that sequel add anything?
Second floor's got windows open. Movement inside.
What did it add? I mean, it was... Oh, 1. Oh, good.
Push up.
A whole solid
Confirm
1.
when clear.
Clear. Go.
A fox... Oh, fucking hell, really? Well, at least now they've got furry representation. More to my point, they've got representation for everything!
Go down.
Oh, shit.
Seeing a pickup you can sabotage.
Good call, Sergeant.
Dump him. Sleep well, asshole.
Man, that guy had horrible reaction times. Well, no. Well, the big thing they were going to add into the first one was,
Moving.
what? It was going to be this whole PvE thing, but now they've cancelled it. And that's one of the things people were shitting on it for, is that its sequel that people had to pay for hasn't added anything. Because the whole big thing it was meant to, they're not going to do.
Shadow down.
Like I said, it's one of the funnier situations for that sole reason as to what's happened with it.
Get to the building.
Don't worry, it left its mark on history with a bunch of horrible pornography.
Show him something sharp. Good kill. Go right. APC looks ripe for a bomb, LT.
Does it? I can't mark it. Do I have to... Oh, okay.
Head left. You're good to plant that charge.
Solid copy.
Go now, Ghost.
Go away, because I don't trust that guy to not really see us.
Press up.
Do you know anyone who played at DJ? I don't think I know anyone who played Overwatch.
Knife him.
Gonna do this one my way.
Why'd you say knife him? I said shoot him. Like, I ordered you to shoot him.
Go to the crate.
I don't like this.
Another APC with your name on it. 2 coming in off the road. Let him pass.
You did? Okay.
Push up.
Because that was the other thing with the game. It's just... Well, yeah, I mean, I've played Team Fortress 2.
Go to the...
So I know what it's like. Because that's all it is. It's just TF2.
Go now.
But TF2 is free. Although, to be fair, I haven't played TF2 in a while, and from what I've heard, it doesn't work. It's full of bots, and Blizzard aren't doing anything to fix it. It's been over a year since they were meant to fix it.
Another dead shadow. Move to the truck.
I remember when the I remember the anniversary of the
Come down,
of 1 year from when they made their big announcement saying, "We hear you, you know, fans of
Clear to move.
TF2. We're going to fix the issues," and they haven't done
LT.
anything.
4 less to give us chase.
All set here, Johnny. Have we located Alejandro?
Perfect timing.
This was a neat mission.
found
I
him.
like this.
Where? Stand by.
Bloody fucking hell. That's him.
He's in solitary. 2 on the door.
Ah, I see him. Ghost. We got him. He's alone. 2 shadows on guard.
Not for long. RV outside the cell block. We'll pry him loose.
Roger that. On the move. Good work.
Igual, amigo. Alejandro would have come for us.
It's okay, Nikkei.
Vamos por unos vaqueros, cabrón.
I hate the missions. Well, I hated the missions like that in what's it called? In Watch Dogs 2. They weren't fun. But in this game, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I thought this was a pretty solid mission. I thought it worked quite well. I think part of what made it work well in this is it's something you have to actually do. You're more forced into it, and if you fuck up, it fails. Problem in Watch Dogs was if you fuck up, you just have to then run in there yourself and go guns blazing. And that's boring. What do you mean recruit the Ghost? Ghost is right there.
Clear.
Alright, let's go.
It's locked.
Okay then.
Reach it.
No, Rudy. Knock.
On me.
Okie doke. Installation de maxima seguridad. That means maximum security installation. See, I know Spanish.
Enemies on the second deck.
Got really shit weapons.
We'll keep them busy up top. Press forward.
Woo!
Reloading! Enemy down.
Actually, all this talk of Mexican, I recently watched the episode of South Park, the one with that makes fun of Jennifer Lopez. So I've just got stuck in my head that stupid song from it. Which I probably can't say. I mean, it's not really that bad, but it's just, I mean, it's typical South Park humor. Oh man, I saw the dumbest take, which was someone saying that, hey, Douglas MacArthur, I know him. It was someone saying that Cartman would be a trans ally. And I'm thinking, have they watched the show? They were saying all this stuff, how he'd make fun of him in a friendly manner. I'm like, have you watched the show?
Open it up. I'll cover you.
Johnny.
This is the guy who made a kid eat his own parents out of spite.
This is what we came for.
Alejandro. Es mío, hermano. Coronel, relájate, cabrón. Somos nosotros. Sub.
Yeah, what other Scott do you know?
We leave you, did ya?
What the fuck took you so long, pendejos?
Place is crawling with shadows. There'll be hell ahead.
Let's fight fire with fire.
There's more vaqueros in the cells upstairs.
Time to get him out.
Órale, and you, Rodolfo.
What delightful prison artwork. 3 hanging corpses.
No, but I plan to pay that.
Was someone playing Hangman by themselves? Which, when you think about Hangman, is kind of a dark game.
On all the floors. Be ready.
Oh, we've got a few things. Got frags, flashes, smoke, tear gas, Molotov, Semtex. Lovely.
So, throw whatever you got.
Whatever I've got, eh?
Everything that moves.
Everything in the kitchen sink. Is tear gas flammable? One way to find out. Motherfuckers!
Shoot the enemy, pendejo.
Jeez, I threw everything in the chicken kitchen sink at them and it did nothing.
Think we're clear.
Los vaqueros are locked in these cells.
I need a new gun. I hate this pistol.
Hora de ir a casa.
Estamos aquí, hermanos.
There we go, number 4. I'll take that.
Doors are powered.
Oh, hang on, I saw a shotgun.
Across the hall.
I think. Did I? No? Oh, I guess I didn't. I love a SMG.
Doing it.
Órale, mis hermanos a la fuerte. Sargento Parra tiene armas. Tomen una y esperen.
Welcome, friends.
Bendito sea. Ninguna prisión puede detener a los
Right
vaqueros.
with you.
Hey, look, a soccer ball. Can I
Let's
kick it?
make a mess.
That's shit. Oh, down here.
Shadows know we're here. Stay sharp.
Where are they? Found them. Shit. Oop, hold up 1 second. Hey, I'm back.
Shadows know we're here.
Actually, I like this. It's nice. Helmet's broken, don't know if it's dead. Yeah, it's not. What I will do now, if they do this third one, which I'm sure they will at some point, I'll probably be like 25 maybe. or 24. It'll either be next year or 2 years from now, I imagine. Unless they made that their first one for, just for modern consoles, which would be a bit of a rush, considering the Sony came out last year for both. Anywho, as I was saying, I'll actually probably get that early. I'll talk to you about it, DJ. I have an idea.
Despejado, Coronel. No threats. Regroup on the door.
Which door? This door? Alright, I'm ready.
I got it. El fantasma siempre preparado. On you, Colonel.
Okay, no one there.
Out, hermanos. Stairwell leads down and out. We'll link up with the others and exfil the fuck out of here.
Exfil vehicles are set. Those planted charges to help us get out.
When Johnny's out.
Oh, look, a bunch of shit.
Johnny.
Don't. Only Ghost can pull that off.
We'll have to cross the yard to get everyone out.
Enemies. There. I think he's down. Yeah, I have no idea what this site is. It's really bothering me. Where is he? On the roof up there, I see him.
Sniper down.
That guy. Good.
Johnny, that truck's got one of our charges on it. Detonate.
How do I do it? No, that way.
Here it comes.
A freaking boom, baby.
Good effect. Let's move up. Turret gun in our way. Use the detonator.
Go yourself, you scum.
That did it. Oh, shit, get on that. He's right, shields are annoying.
Rodolfo, where to?
Cut through the building. Left side.
MX-9, I'll take you. I'm running low anyway.
These shadows are crazy.
Mercenaries, Johnny. Bloody wannabes. Appears quiet. Take anything we can use to stay in the fight, Johnny.
I'm good.
Copy.
Lead prisoners to exfil. But where? Ooh, different guns. I'm happy with what I've got.
Watch, moving out.
The courtyard can get across.
That's what I'm doing. Got it. See, I wish there were more missions like, what was the one in 2019 I really liked? That one where we were at the embassy was really good, where we had to hold that point as we ran low on ammo. That was a really fun mission. Because I like that, it made good use of this whole mounting, because you're just having to hold and wait for them to arrive. As they come to you, it was good. Because I love this weapon mounting. I hope they keep it.
Don't shoot me, you bastard!
Well, don't get in the way of my bullets, you prick.
Grenade.
Simple as that, Ghost. Wow!
Mercenaries,
What's the
Johnny.
semtex in this game again? It's weird because we throw it. That's right, it's like a sticky grenade.
Stay in the fight, Johnny.
I'll get an OP up top and cover my fire. The rest of you wait for my signal.
Copy. I'm good.
Alright.
Second floor! Watch, moving out.
Shot from right there. I don't mind that. It's not funny when they throw grenades, it's only fair when I do. Chuck it! Semtex is a plastic explosive. That's why it's weird. I'm fairly positive that's what Semtex is. Like, it's a type of plastic explosive. Man, I'm gonna look this up. In fact, I'm gonna do it right now. I want to clear this. I want to make certain of this. All right. Add this to the fun list of things that I've googled. Semtex, a general-purpose plastic explosive containing RDX and Peton. It is used in commercial blasting, demolition, and in certain military applications. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it used in grenades anyway? Yeah, it's from Czechoslovakia. I know that. Originally developed for Czechoslovakia military use and export, Semtex eventually became popular with paramilitary groups and rebels or terrorists because prior to 2000 it was extremely difficult to detect, as in the case of the Pan Am Flight 103. Yeah, I'm honestly, this and the last game are the only time I've ever heard of Semtex being used as something you throw. It's like C4 in a way. It's like I say, it's also a plastic explosive. Ah shit. Shush, Helmuth.
Mercenaries, Johnny. Bloody wannabes. Appears quiet. Take anything we can use to stay in the fight, Johnny.
I'm good.
You know what? I had the hilarious thought of an actual like modern mercenary group decided to call themselves the Band of the Hawk. That is funny to me. Indeed. Let's see how I go up here. Having the high ground does make me OP after all. Just broke his armor. There we go.
Let's do this.
That's a lot easier. Oh, really? I don't like when the enemy have shields. No fun. Shields are cheating. Haven't you ever played a games? You know what? The shields remind me of when when little kids play games and one of them says they have that everything-proof shield. That's what they're doing here. It's cheating and no one likes it. Oh my god, it's a weird cheating. Warfare. I'm dead. I was hoping to get to that guy quickly.
Mercenaries, Johnny. Bloody wannabes. Appears quiet. Take anything we can use
I'm
to
good.
stay in the fight, Johnny.
On your
Copy.
six, Alejandro.
Second floor!
Roger. Moving out.
Have to clear the courtyard to get across. They're incoming! Draw them out!
No, it's a corpse. What other games have you seen Semtex be used as like a, you know, like a sticky grenade essentially? The only thing I want with mantling, and I've said this when I did 2019's Modern Warfare as well, I want the ability to stay mantled but not be looking down the sight when I've got like a scope, so I can like sort of like be looking out and scan around better. Because otherwise, you know, if I stop looking down to like look around and change where I'm aiming, I'm dismounted and I have to quickly remount. It doesn't take long, but you know,
We got grenades.
it's small things that I like to see. Got him. that! Hurry up, reload me! Okay, he's dead. Fuck. Guy nearly got me again. Rodriguez, cover me! Also, seriously, Rodolfo, were you doing anything to that guy who was shooting me with the shield? Oh yeah, there you are.
They're down.
There we are.
Near the Selbrock entry. Stay alert.
If grenade containing C4 that sticks to the first surface it touches, including other players, before exploding. Yeah, what are you reading that from? I read my thing from Wikipedia. And Semtex isn't C4, they're two different types of plastic explosive. What am I doing? Can I? No, I can't. Oh. Shit. Lovely. Get up to this car. That's fine. Kill him.
Push through. There's a field we can use to flank up.
We need to get up and over that wall.
What wall? Ooh, an M4. Hang on, where are you? You're coming with me. Do I want the Icarus? Yeah, I do.
You hear that? Helicopter.
I definitely wanted the Icarus. I think I can handle it with what I've got.
It's Price. Oh, fucking yeah.
How did Price know to show up here?
Loud and clear, Price. Coming to ya.
Who is he?
A friend. I like him already.
Okay, so it is made up. Yeah. It's weird that they would use the name Semtex.
Be advised. Ropes deployed. Find him and climb.
Because Semtex is an existing, was already an existing type of plastic explosive. That's odd. I'll ask Chris about it. Chris will probably have a good idea
Sergeant Metallic.
what's up with it.
Good to see you, Captain.
Ghost. Garrick. Bryce.
How'd you know?
Laswell. Soon as Shepard went dark, she called us. Laswell's still solid as a rock.
Colonel Vargas. Meet Captain Price and Sergeant Garrick.
Thanks for the assist. My men need cover fire. Gaz, Soap, Ghost. Overwatch, now.
Oh! Can I get in? Yep, there we go. Welcome to the killing field. I'm reloading. Well, shit. Never mind, the killing field is over. Yes, it does. It has sticky properties, but you can't throw it. It's plastic explosive. Again, I compared it to C4. It's essentially a similar thing. It's just it's from Czechoslovakia. Back when Czechoslovakia was Czechoslovakia.
Incoming from the front.
Steaming Jesus, look at this.
Got grenade launcher!
The blooms.
Fire! Friendly's coming on the road. Once we're up, we're pulling out.
Alright. Who can I shoot with this? Okay. So that's what it is. Interesting. So is it just in the Call of Duty games? Because you mentioned seeing it in other games. Okay. So it's been in other Call of Duties. I thought you meant like other franchises. Hang on, I've got more people to shoot. What are we doing? Oh.
Sergeant, get on the rope. We're going.
I was shooting. Okay then. Because other games have had sticky grenades. That's all good. Going back to Far Cry we were talking about before. Far Cry have had sticky grenades in it, but I think they've just called them sticky grenades or something. I've never seen any other game have specifically a sticky grenade called Semtex outside of Modern Warfare 2019 and this one. But I also haven't played that many modern Call of Duties. The only other ones I've played besides these two now and World War II were the original Modern Warfare and the original Modern Warfare 2.
What does she find? Truth.
Ooh, the truth, eh?
I uncovered
2 months
redacted
ago.
intel regarding a black bag operation conducted by General Shepard and carried out by Shadow Company. They were transacting American
Hindsight.
missiles to our allies fighting Russians in the Middle East.
Classic
The mission did
Yankees.
not go as planned.
What are we carrying this time, Graves?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
I bet he'd do it too.
It's nothing but a milk run, boys. Guns for the good guys. We'll be back here at HQ for breakfast. Don't shit the bed, and there'll be bonuses all around. Find me when you're back.
Yep.
Shepard's waiting for a sit rep. Don't leave him hanging. Out.
3 containers.
That's a lot of fucking milk.
Wondering why I'm
There's
saying
friends.
classic Yankees. The Americans have often
Shadow 2 to
given
Gold Eagle
weapons to people fighting
traffic,
Russians,
two.
especially during the Cold
3
War.
Shadow Victor.
That ended up biting
exiting
them on the
Highway
arse
7 Zulu,
later.
No issues, actual.
Copy.
That happened with
Get that
the,
cargo delivered on time.
well,
Do not
bit the
fail.
Americans in the arse only in regards to the fact that
Do
they
not
ended
fail.
up later on going into
Told you this
invading
shit was
those
a
countries. Like Iran! Although technically them selling missiles to Iran was illegal.
What's this? 3, this is Erickson. What's up?
Holy shit, that does sound kind of like Yuri.
Stand by. Coming to you.
It's
Great,
if it
man.
sounds like Yuri
Goodbye.
trying to do a more
We're all
like
up, sorting it out
southernish accent.
Handle it. Keep the line moving.
Roger that.
Reconnaissance said the route was clear of enemy activity. The reports were wrong. The shipment was spotted before it arrived at its destination.
He is. I'll love him for it.
Sir, you need to move.
I don't like this.
Yada harak.
His Arabic is atrocious.
Yada harak. Minfalik.
Paulo, lean out and cover him.
Oh,
On it.
We need a chirp out here. What's the call, sir?
Vance, DePaulo, go help him out.
okay. I helped him.
Fuck! Contact! Everyone is down! Light him up, Apollo! Who the fuck are these guys?
I technically helped the guy there.
All stations, troops in contact! Taking effective fire! Multiple casualties! Contact rear!
Ah, I can't see. Who am I shooting?
Do not lose that cargo.
Who's brown? Who do I need to shoot? And before you call me racist, the enemies are Arab.
Taking effective fire! Multiple casualties! Contact rear!
And typically that's who the Americans are fighting against. Since, oh god, over 20 years. Let's remember that. All the issues with America in the Middle East, that has been going for over 2 decades. With no end in sight. I love it. I think it needs Iron Man. Also, I have no legs.
Requesting QRL.
Negative. We fight with the guns we have.
Gentlemen, they need help.
You are my help. Now fix this.
You guys are Russian PMCs! What the fuck are they doing out here? All stations, we got Russian PMCs out here!
Can I get in the car? Oh, I can.
Enemy troop is Russian!
God damn it, Graves. You said the route was clear.
Too many of them! Graves, we need reinforcements!
Actual, my boys are getting stitched up. They need air support.
We can't do that, Graves, and you know it.
Get down!
Oh dear.
All Shadows, report. Any station this message. Shadow Actual, what is your status? Erickson, it's Graves. What's your location? Van, Apollo, do you copy?
Gone.
General, I need non-verdict now. My men are in trouble, sir. I want this situation contained.
Cooney.
That means this operation
Like,
will
the
not
warlord?
be reported. General, my men are taking
Oh, I'm dead. Well, poor
The Russians
DePaulo.
executed the entire squad and got a hold of Shadow's comms. They learned Shepard was behind it. Russia gave the missiles to Hassan. Shepard's intentions were good, but the shipments were illegal and off the books.
Wow, he is just like old
He
and
and
off.
Graves buried it. And the cover-up is always worse than the crime. We were getting too close, and they weren't gonna let that happen.
The difference is, I don't think they were profiting from it like with like North was. Although the
Hassan's
profits
got
that North
one
got
more.
went to
We need to find
buying weapons for the oh god, who was it?
You hid this.
Contras in Nicaragua?
Why?
We all keep secrets, Captain.
What the hell wasn't I informed?
Consider yourself well informed now, John.
Oh, that's really fucking helpful. General, thank you, but you were a day late. The missile short was 3 of them. We only found 2.
Then point yourself in that direction and fix it.
And who fixes you, eh?
I don't need fixing.
I'm a patriot protecting my country.
Protecting your own art.
I do what needs to be done. And no one holds me down with a roll of red tape.
I know what's best for the cause.
You've lost your mind, General.
And you've forgotten what you're fighting for, John. To do good, you've got to do some bad. When we shit, we bury it. That's how it works.
Yeah. We don't bury each other with it, do we?
You need to turn off that side of your head and face down the real enemy.
And who's that? At this point, I don't even know who or what the Americans are actually fighting currently. I don't even know what who they're
He's a
fighting
dog
against.
with a bone, and I highly recommend you don't try and take it.
This is your last chance to change your mind.
Then what?
Then after I go for him, I'm coming for you.
I actually don't even know if they're involved in anything. Didn't they leave Afghanistan? They might be in other countries. I have no idea what's going on down that area. There's a lot going on. It's a very complicated situation.
All right, listen. We are taking back your HQ. You're getting our prisoner. We are killing Commander Graves.
When?
Now.
This is a fight against our own.
We are not 1-4-1 and Los Vaqueros on this. We're a team. Ghost team.
Cool. No, he took off his mask, did he?
Good to see you again, Simon. If you're in, take a mask. If you're not...
Who the fuck is Simon? Cool, is he all burnt up or something? Why? Okay, so who is he though? I know he's Ghost, but who is he?
Be advised.
Or do we not get told this yet?
We'll infiltrate the base with 2 ghost teams. Team 1 is Captain Price, Gaz, me, and 1 pilot. Team 2 is Ghost, Soap, Rudy, and Los Vaqueros.
You
Team
mean
1 will
Simon?
use the tunnels to get to the tarmac and commandeer a helo. My pilot will take the captain out. Team 2 will stand by outside until Price fires on the entry gate and lets them in to find their way to Graves. I suspect he'll be in my HQ, defended by his best shooters. While Gaz and me locate and secure Valeria, Ghost Team 2 will find Graves and kill him. 4 ghosts in the tunnel.
Copy. Our codes still work.
Affirmative. What's your status?
So is Hassan going to end up being like one of the villains of the next game as well? Just because of how, you know, he's still alive and we let him go? Oh, what is with this fucking glare? Did Michael Bay film this bit?
Yep.
Seriously, what's going on here? I can't see. What the what is this?
Hold on, listen.
Traps. Alerts. Likely connected.
I'm gonna restart it and see if that fixes it.
4 ghosts in the tunnel.
Copy. Our codes still work.
Nope. Alright.
Stay with
I'm
him,
just
bro.
gonna have to hope that it goes away
That's
later.
right, hermanos.
I think Chris spoke about this issue at one point when he was playing.
Yep.
Or it might have been a different Call of Duty he was doing. You had a few glitches? Good. God forbid Activision do anything to fix any of the glitches that might be in their campaign, but they don't care about the campaign.
Laredo, Graves. Let's see. Smoke out.
Fucking hell.
Well, I disarmed something. I was hoping you might turn off the lights.
Deploy smoke, Sergeant.
Laser beams. I'd like to be able to see them better, but it's going to be tough with this stupid lens flare.
We find Graves. Lo matamos despacio.
All you guys.
Got it.
Expect more ahead. Let's move up. My men use these.
It's just these lights. Like, I can deal with it a bit. It's only when I'm looking a certain way. If I'm looking like right at him. Ah! Shit. I tried to jump over it. Hey, Lawrence! He was in Arabia. There we go.
Press forward.
It's weird because I can see them through walls as well.
Shadows. How many? 3. Take the guy on the right.
Oh god, don't make me go on to the right. Cool.
Good shooting.
That really hurts my eyes to actually look at.
Good thing you got me. This way.
Graves set traps. We didn't change the codes. Never expected to see us.
Then why did he set traps?
Takes us up to the ground level.
That doesn't make sense. He set traps but didn't change the codes, not expecting to see you. If he wasn't expecting you to show up, he wouldn't have set traps in the first place.
Do it again, Captain.
On you.
Alright.
Get low. Go under.
Yep. Look at that, we're able to see these lasers and we don't even need a smoke for it.
Contact.
Sorry, I couldn't see, there was light in the way.
Do it again, Captain.
On you.
Get low. Go under.
Contact. They know we're here.
Well, that's what they do, but he may not have had time to call us in. Once we're topside, we'll reverse on the tarmac. My pilot will take you up, Captain. Roger. Let's kill these traps and get moving. Work your magic, Sergeant.
How do I get past these lasers? Oh. There's a button there.
Sergeant.
There we go.
Let's go.
Follow me. Ahead and to the right.
Worst case scenario, I might relaunch the game and maybe that'll fix it.
The base. Secure a helicopter.
But, like I said, I restarted the mission, that did nothing.
Yes, you're with me.
So I can only hope it's just going to be done here. Who am I? Anyway, am I Gaz? No. Yes, I am, never mind.
Right behind you.
On your 6.
Nice ass. Oh, hopefully the light out here isn't going to make it even worse. Being up in sunlight. Oh, thank Christ, I was so worried. Yeah, it's just down there, because I can still see it through the floor. That's really weird.
Multiple shadows at the helo. Take them. Good shot. Bravo 6, birds are yours. Despegue y mantente comunicado.
Sí, señor.
Alejandro, your pilot any good? He's my best. Good luck, Captain.
Ooh, door.
What's the code?
69420.
Let's hope it still works.
Oh, no.
Basis, boy.
Órale, con me. Dos, no es necesario. Copy.
Get him, son.
I think it'd be interesting if they did incorporate the aspect of the ghosts from COD Ghosts in a way into this new Modern Warfare series. I also wouldn't mind if the Modern Warfare, like the new one, is longer than just 3 titles. Because it's not really a remake, it's more just, you know, it's a reimagining of what was the trilogy of Modern Warfare. With the same characters, but also new characters in a way.
So, get the designator and mark targets for Price in the helo.
Good to go. Roger that.
Armor plates. Cool.
Security gate is off our left side.
What am
Multiple shadows on.
what am I aiming at?
That's our target.
Let's get pre-assault fires on.
A few hints to a new one, perhaps.
Fire soap.
Target marked for fire.
Target acquired. Shots out.
It'd be interesting if that was the case.
Good guns, Bravo 6.
Especially if it's then, you know, within this new franchise as well.
On me. Go. Go.
Because I like franchises. That's one of my main issues with Call of Duty as well. There are franchises. There's no real like connection to any of them. It'd be nice if there were. Just because I think that's cool.
Bravo 6 standing by for fire.
Oh, that's interesting. It's hybrid as well. Alright, everything up there I don't like. Get rid of it.
Grid is marked.
Quiet, round down.
Yeah, they are, which I do like. Because I know they've started to have them all get connected. I can't see you. See, I mean, I like that though. Although I wish, in some cases it could be bad. So, hang on, does that mean Vanguard is connected to, like, all of them? Because I know the Black Ops games are connected. Sorry. Just having to acknowledge Vanguard in any way just makes me feel ill. It's such a insult towards the war and anyone who fought in it. Especially their whole bit on Stalingrad. Honestly, the way they also treated the rats there. Goddamn, Erwin Rommel had more respect for the rats than that game does. And I know you have no idea who the rats are, DJ. Do you even know who Erwin Rommel is? Is it? Ugh, gross. Too bad Cold War also sucked. You don't care? What do you mean? It's our history. They were Australians. You liked Vanguard? What's wrong with you? It sucked. You can't make something historical and call it historical and then treat history like it's not real. Oh, Cold War. Oh. Yeah, no, Cold War was okay. It had some good moments. My issue with, my main issue with Cold War was, I would like more of Vietnam. That's my main issue. That and the story's a bit silly. Oh yeah, Cold War also sucked, I just said why. I would have liked more with Vietnam, and also just the story was a bit silly. Yeah. And again, historical accuracy, I'm one of the people who strives for that, so certain aspects of it were a bit like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, that's accurate. I think my favorite was when you're putting together your profile for the CIA, and it's like, wow, you told me 1960s, 1970s CIA was this progressive? So I'll tell you what it was really like back then. No, it was 80s, never mind. It was late 70s to early 80s, I think, because it was when it was to do with the invasion of Afghanistan. It was kind of what triggered it all off. But yeah, the CIA in that period, here's how you joined. You were a white man and you were Christian, that's it. If you weren't that, you weren't allowed in. Ah, the CIA. They're a funny bunch.
Taking belt-fed fire from beneath the tower. Take it out.
Is this the only time where if I switch to my pistol, like, we just put our gun to the side and hold it? Wait, what am I doing?
Target marked.
Fire when ready.
Copy your mark. Weapons loose.
That did it. The pistol has a quick draw attachment. Okay. That's not even what the grenade danger indicator looks like. Ah! Actually, you know what? No. I just realized what the biggest sin that Cold War committed was. The trailer showed footage from Tiananmen Square. China said, no, you can't do that. And then they caved into them and took it out. And that's my biggest issue. Where just to sell to them, they would pretend that such a thing didn't happen.
Tower coming down.
I have no grenades in this mission, do I? No. Well, not for this section. Sectioned? That's when you combine segment and section into one. Because you are terrible at your mother language.
So, air support standing by.
Reloading.
Stick your damn head up.
Request for fire.
They
Target
anger
marked.
me for being there
Engaging your mark.
and being difficult for me to hit, so I'm just having, there we go. To the tower! How many guys does the PMC have? Oh good, more lens flares.
Go through the barracks to the main building. That's the HQ. Graves would be there.
Are we going this way? Okay, they said to the tower, so I don't want me to go in there. Yikes. Hey, what am I doing?
Requesting fire. Target
There we go.
tagged.
Weapons hot. Copy your mark. Weapons loose.
Oh no, not those two generic goons. What are you doing? Use an explosive or something like you did before. I got a checkpoint. Stick your goddamn head out. Getting up here. Where's that bastard? There we go.
Marcus.
Oh, right. Just a second, get ready. Oh, that's annoying. Anyone else? Solve. Oh, good. The lights are back.
Inside the wire.
Oh, never mind. Oh dear. Can't quite get it. Come on. Come on out.
Hit that vehicle with the heli, son. Snipers on the roof. So, call for fire.
Yeah, but I've also got this. That's what we'll do.
Target marked. You're cleared hot.
Where are they? They're on the roof apparently. I can't see them. There's a tree. Oh, I found a guy. There you go. Got him. I will call on to that, but I can kind of just do it that way. Why are they all armored? I guess just to make this harder. It's not too bad, the armor. I actually kind of like it.
So,
You know,
air support standing by.
I don't really think we need to send them in anything. It's just right around there.
That's the Fuerzas Especiales building. Graves may be inside.
Still got your flag up on the HQ.
Let's keep it that way.
Oh, really? Maybe. I don't have Cold War.
Fuerzas Especiales building. Graves may be inside.
Still got your flag
I watched it go through it. That's the only reason I saw it. That's why I didn't like it.
Check that door.
It's Ghost. Yeah, no. No, the only Black Ops I have is 3, and I think I have 4.
Nice.
I'd have to check. As I think 4 was free.
Hey, Rudy.
At one point.
Sorry about your base.
Yo también, amigo.
It's it. 3, 2, 1, execute.
Are you saying U for 4 and not for 3? 3 is the only one I have done a campaign of and I stopped. Because 4's campaign... Sorry, 3's campaign sucked. 4 has no campaign. That makes it even worse. It only seems to be with Gaz.
We can check up on him.
I'm being shot, and it is not nice, and I don't like it. Well, yeah, 3 sucked story-wise, that's all I care about. Yeah, but I'm no multiplayer guy. I'm here for the story. It needs to be good, and that's it. It's multiplayer or zombies or whatever could be like, you know, the greatest thing since sliced bread for all I care. But if its campaign is crap or non-existent, you've lost me.
Clear. Good.
Yeah, it's only doing with Gaz, I don't know why.
Time to get to Valeria. Shadow was heads up on a helo.
That'll give us a chance to move.
Exactly. They're holding Valeria and Hangar 3.
I'm hoping it's
Stay
fine
aside,
after
we'll work our way
Gaz, because
there.
we switched over to Soap just a minute ago. Because we're switching back and forth through everybody. Okay. It's okay in the sunlight.
We can use the vehicles for cover. Stay low. Watch out. Got shadows moving through.
Go in sneaky mode.
You have any clue Graves was up to no good?
I always keep my eyes on the gringos. But no, I trusted him.
I agree.
Bad men can do
You
good
should
things.
always keep an eye on us.
Good man.
And see what we're doing, because we're doing good. Look at me, I'm doing great right now.
What does gringo actually mean?
Means white guy.
Mexican-American war.
I wanted to hear the story.
That'll give us a chance to
Exactly.
move.
They're holding Valeria in Hangar 3. Stay out of sight and we'll work our way there.
Hangar 3, roger that.
I wanted to hear the story of where Gringo came from. Because I actually don't know. Interesting to hear that it goes back to the Mexican-American War, because that was a long time ago.
We can use the vehicles for cover. Stay low.
Can I crawl under them?
Graves is up to no good.
Cool.
I always keep my eyes on the gringos. But no, I trusted him.
Bad men can do good things.
Good men can do bad too.
Yes.
Machado's coming through.
For real.
I'm feeling real Metal Gear Solid right now.
What does Gringo actually mean?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
In the Mexican-American War, the Americans wore green coats.
When was this?
A long time ago.
47. Mexicans wanted them to leave. Green, go home. Green, go.
Ah, cool.
Never knew that.
I hope this game isn't just pulling my leg.
Sounds like the boys are giving them hell out there.
Bad day to be a shadow.
Bloody right.
Stay sharp. Couple runners nearby.
Don't worry, I'm under this truck. They can't see
Make
me.
it out if you're alive. I'll teach you some good Mexican curse words.
Fuck yeah,
deal. What else is there? Puta Mexican?
Approaching the position.
Jesus, Alejandro, I nearly shot you. Which was my gun? There it is.
I see you.
Let's get the lay of the land.
Not too far. Hangar is this way. Stay close.
Check.
Careful. Outside door is open.
Bravo 6 gas. Enter code.
627.
Really? Same as the last one?
Valeria's in a container across the hangar. Should be well protected. Let's roll in quiet.
That is true. Did you just look it up, or?
We should move in and plus you up, sir.
You didn't die. God damn it. See, I don't mind too much if I die, because it just puts me back at the store. Oh, you didn't look it up. You just say it's true.
Valeria's in a container across the hangar. Should be well protected. Let's roll in quiet.
Equipo de protección en esta área.
We should move in and plus you up, sir. Yep.
It keeps showing there's a guy who's got a nut against me over in that direction.
Did you get that?
Ah, you were saying yes to puta.
Team 2, mate.
Yeah, puta is... So that is Spanish, okay. I thought it was. I'm trying to remember what other curse words I know from Spanish. I don't know. Well, I mean, there's Dios mío, which means dear God. But that depends whether you would consider that a curse word or not. Some people would. But others wouldn't. Have that back. Have that one back as well. I'm hoping that killed him. You're not dead.
Clear.
All clear.
Cool. Valeria, you in here?
Valeria!
Jackpot.
Now we secure this position until Soap Ghost and Rudy take Graves.
Guys to Bravo 6. Prisoner secure.
Rog, stay sharp. We're going for Graves.
Does Rodolfo have the door codes?
I am out of
Something
coffee.
a little stronger.
That's locked. Rudy, what do you got? Reach your charge. Nice.
Clear to engage all threats inside. If you see Graves, drop him.
Hey, Rudy. Sorry about your base.
Yo también, amigo.
Set it. 3, 2, 1. Execute. Contact! Second deck!
Is that Graves?
On the run, clear in.
Why don't you give me that? I need something up close. There we go.
Go, go, go!
Take off that hybrid.
Second floor, move!
Okay, we're good. Shit. Edgar Rice Burroughs?
Go, go, go!
Second floor, move!
Hello? I can't mantle here. Oh, now I can. Be quiet, Confucius.
Go, go, go! Second floor, move!
There's the other one. Where is he?
Graves is getting away.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of guys here, and they will kill me, and I will die, and it will
Looks
suck.
like we're clear.
There's not much I can do about that. Also, the lens flare is now affecting Rodolfo.
Graves must have used it.
Or whoever I am. I'm Price.
All
I'm
us.
sorry,
Let's
it's not
find him.
Price. Look, I know who I am.
Stations be advised, Graves went over the wall.
RPG!
We're hit! We're hit!
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Going down! We're going down!
Stephen, how?
Ah, he's gone through worse.
Ese hijo de puta Graves! Let's get over and stop him! Rodolfo, what's on the other side? The training area. I got you. Go on. Let's end this asshole. Toma mi mano.
I don't know why he keeps talking to Soap in I was gonna say Mexican.
No,
In
Price and the
Spanish.
pilot need help. You two finish
I know
this.
that Soap knows
That's
some,
not ours.
but
Holy shit, Graves brought a fucking tank! You ready for this? Hell yeah!
Looks like the hunters are getting hunted now, huh? Ain't that a kick in the ass?
ain't that a kick in the head? Graves, come on, don't you even know the quotes?
This is our training area. Plenty we can use. Look around.
Sure. John Steinbeck.
Hell yeah!
Looks like the hunters are getting hunted now, huh? Ain't that a kick in the ass?
Can't wait to bake this bastard. We'll need something stronger to kill Graves in that tank. This is our training area. Plenty we can use. Look around.
So I just gotta look around for something then. Alright, that's fun. At least I can easily find out where the tank is.
Find some C4 we can use on the tank.
Ah, C4 you
and
say.
your Mexicano friends
I found
with the
some.
wrong hombre, McTavish.
Come on, Aaron, let's talk about it.
You think this is a fucking game out here? You want to play war?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're in a training area. Hello, Nugget. You're gonna want dinner now, aren't you?
One of you dipshits needs to die last. Well, who's it gonna be?
You just have to wait a minute, boy.
Go fuck yourself, Graves.
Yeah, I think there is. I remember seeing something involving, something to do with the training area. Again, I don't
You're
care
Sheffield's
that much.
lapdog. You get paid to break the rules.
There's only two rules here, boy. Walk away or win. Guess which one I choose.
Woo!
You should have gone home when you had the chance, though. You and that asshole with the mask. Hide behind that uniform. Look around, Sergeant. There should be some C4. Find it.
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I shed that skin. Ooh, roasted.
Like a fucking snake.
Like a fucking soldier, son.
I ate him once.
You had to make your own little army. Because you couldn't hack in the real one.
That's almost funny coming from you, but then again, I remember my first rodeo too. You're on the short road to hell now, son. I told you to go home, but you didn't listen.
You'll hang for this.
That's if we let him
that
hang.
honor shit off, Johnny. I'll be sipping tequila, forgetting where I buried your ass in a week. That goes for both of you. Can you say the same?
Let's wait,
Hey,
boy.
Rodolfo. Don't go thinking los unos cuatro are su amigos, hermano, because they ain't. Ellos no le guste usted. Cuando este es cumplido, los amigos will drop los vaqueros like a bad fucking habit, brother. Comprende?
There we are.
The C4 scope. Use it on Graves' tank.
I'm kind of just more shocked that I've got a bloody boss fight in this game. It's Call of Duty. Ouch! You're just gonna keep me out, aren't you? That was close enough!
Great spell. Keep it up.
Hello. I'm gonna go take care of him because he's just gonna keep meowing if I don't. So I'll be back in a minute to finish this up. I've always wondered, how loud is Nugget coming through my mic when he's meowing at me? Because I can hear him, but I don't know how it sounds to coming through the mic. Oh, fuckies.
This.
Oh, okay, I do get checkpoints.
Knock that honor shit off, Johnny. I'll be sipping tequila, forgetting where I buried your ass in a week. That goes for both of you. Can you say the same?
Spin tequila? Probably.
Don't go thinking los
Forgetting where I buried you?
cuatro
Maybe.
unos are su amigos, hermano, because they ain't. Ellos no le guste usted. Cuando este es cumplido, los amigos will drop los vaqueros like a bad fucking habit, brother. Prende!
I really, I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want to hit in the wall like that.
This.
Knock that honor shit off, Johnny. I'll be sipping tequila, forgetting where I buried your ass in a week. That goes for both of you. Can you say the same? Hey, Rodolfo. Don't go thinking los unos cuatro unos are su amigos, hermano, because they ain't. Ellos no le guste usted. Cuando este es cumplido, los amigos will drop los vaqueros.
Why did he call
like
the
a
1-4? Why did you say 141 in Spanish? I know that's what their
Comprende?
team's called, but it's just, I don't know why he decided to use Spanish there. No real
The
reason.
C4 soap. Use it on Graves' tank.
Stop talking. I know what I'm doing, Rodolfo. Rodolfo. The problem is just that he's getting to him. He's in a tank. I'm on foot. He can kill me if I run up to him. And even if I go from behind his blind spot, he's in a tank. He outmoves me. Look at that. See, he knows where I am. There we go. That'll have hurt him a bit. I got stuck. Why don't I get a checkpoint after that second? Like, I've hit him twice.
Sipping tequila, forgetting where I buried your ass in a week. That goes for both of us. Did you say the same? Hey, Rodolfo, don't go thinking los uno, cuatro unos are su amigos, hermano, because they ain't. Ellos no le guste usted. Cuando este es cumplido, los amigos will drop los roqueros like a bad fucking habit, brother. Comprende? That rum grape spell. Keep it up.
C4 over here. Here they are. Okay, he's far away. That's fine. Where are the others? Ah, shit. That was close enough. Pick it up! Piss! Winnie! He's back! Oh, now I got a checkpoint. Thankfully, that is a load-bearing bit of wall. I bet it was. It's a cunt on this difficulty. What's up, Graves?
Got Graves' attention now.
I've hit him thrice and he's not down. What is this? Don't you understand the rule of threes, Call of Duty? There we go. Bloody hell.
You did it, so.
Is he dead? Is he alive in there?
Brought a gun to a tank fight.
Yeah, we did.
Hey.
So up the ghost.
So did Snake and he won.
Graves is KIA.
I'm surprised it didn't kill me.
How's Price?
Angry. Lost a good cigar in the crash. Pilot's okay too. Out.
Alejandro, la base está asegurada. Graves está muerto.
We don't know he's dead, we haven't confirmed he's dead, you idiots. Wait there, see if he's dead. He might crawl out of there alive and then come back as a new villain in the next game, all burnt up and scarred.
¿Qué pasó, vaquerito de mierda? ¿Comenzaste una guerra? Te persigue la violencia a todas partes, me cae.
No hice ningún trato contigo. Fueron ellos.
Esa fue tu cagada, precisamente.
You knew that was a third missile.
Oh, I didn't count them. I have people for that.
That would be nice too.
Where's the other missile?
Chicago.
Chicago?
What the fuck's going on?
I said I'd tell you where he was. I didn't say I would stop him.
Escorpión de la verga. I warned you she would do this, eh?
I run a business in Early.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he does come back as a
It's the
extra
way.
villain in the third title.
You put a target on your back.
No. I put a target in Chicago. Now fucking leave Las Almas and go find the pendejos pa' fuera.
From now, she's yours. But we'll be back.
Why don't we just put a bolt in her head while we're here?
Let's go.
Get it over and done with.
So, proper transport get Laswell. I stand on a missile in Chicago.
¿Qué está
Just cut to him, he's eating deep dish pizza.
I'll be free in 24 hours. Can't say the same about you, vaqueros.
You're going down for what you did.
It doesn't matter what I did. It matters what you can prove.
Go. You have work to do.
Are you talking about how she's hot? Down boy, DJ. She's a villain. She's bad. She's evil. Can't trust her.
Ghost! No te pierdas, carnal. ¡A huevo!
No.
Nelson Nombre told us
No,
the missile was smuggled into the United States through the port of Chicago.
Hassan and his EQ soldiers are with it.
We don't know exactly where the missile is or where it's headed. But we do know that Hassan was taken to a building in downtown Chicago owned by a shell company of the Las Almas cartel.
Police
In
are
Chicago.
on the ground cordoning off streets around the building.
Okay.
They're on the lookout for a stolen container full of weapons. They do not know we're dealing with a missile. We believe Hassan is holed up in a fortified server room on the 54th floor of this building. I will be on the ground working to locate the missile.
I'll infill with the Marines on the Chicago River and move in on the ground level.
I'll heli up to an OP across from the objective for armed overwatch. We'll touch 2 helos down on the roof of the target building. One with a troop of Marines, the other with me and Soap.
While Gaz and the Marines push up the building, Price and Soap will work their way down, with Soap propelling to the server floor, pinching Hassan in the middle. Our primary mission is to locate and stop the missile. But you have execute authority to kill Hassan.
Cool.
Watcher 1 to Bravo 6 actual. Perimeter is secure. We have a possible hit on the missile container.
So, what was Hassan's plan? He just wanted missiles to attack Mexico. I said Mexico. That's funny. To attack America just because he was angry that they were used against a guy that he liked. Okay. Cool.
Ghost, get you overwatch.
Sure.
On the move. Floor 56 is our primary objective. It's well fortified.
So I'm Ghost again.
Sun may be hold up.
I like this gun.
Let's nail this bastard once and for all, son.
Oh no, I'm Soap. Because I went to Ghost and then went to me, so I'm playing Ghost. I like the characters talk in this one. That's always been one of my biggest issues in these games, was protagonist being silent. Like if you're playing as a warlord, whatever. I like that they talk. It's good.
Copy. 5 at the ground floor.
Personally, I don't like the silent protagonists. I always find it boring.
Look up.
I can't think of any game where a silent protagonist is done well, and it's been used as like a joke in certain cases.
Flash in now.
Copy visual, T. What have you got?
Civilians. Hostages.
Hassan's buying time.
You lads clear all threats. Bravo 3 secures the hostages.
We're gonna get to shoot people through windows as we rappel down. Oh, hell yeah!
Clear. You're more visible to enemies this way. Bravo 3, 5-5 secure. 4 X-rays ahead. 3 in the room, 1 in the hallway.
Copy that.
Clear the area before you move.
Oops! Just say they had a gun and we can say that they were actually an armed hostile, pretending to be a hostage.
3 in the room, 1 in the hallway.
Copy that.
Know how it works? Ah!
You're more visible to enemies this way. Bravo 3, 5-5 secure.
Copy that.
Floor 5-5, make an entry.
4 X-rays ahead. 3 in the room, 1 in the hallway.
Yeah, we got all of them? Nope, there's one more. Where? There he goes.
Soap, sit rep.
1 to go.
Copy. In position on the target deck. 5 X-rays on the next floor. 3 move in, 2 stationary.
Where are you? I can't see this rope in the way! Okay, you're a civilian. Ah! my other one? No, 446 this way.
5 X-rays.
This is a bit better, just because it's more accurate.
Get a visual before you engage.
You there? Shit.
5 X-rays on the next floor. 3 move in, 2 stationary. Get a visual before you engage.
Actually, I was thinking about this. We're talking about games Ubisoft fucked up earlier because of Far Cry. Whoops, that was a hostage. The ones they've really done bad have been, since his death, Tom Clancy games.
5 X-rays on the next floor. 3 move in, 2 stationary.
Because they've turned him into a type of thing he hated. Shot him in the dick. There he goes.
Bravo, we're clear on 5-1.
You're a 7 copy. Moving.
Race. All hostages secure.
Copy.
Perfect.
Rally on the server floor.
Oh, there's Price. Hello. Can I come in now?
Get clear.
Okay. Oh, I want to jump into there.
Make entry, Sergeant.
Okay, fine. I want to do. Oh, there we go. Haha, that's what I wanted to do.
Laswell, what the hell was that?
John, the missile is active. It's in first stage. Be advised, controls are not in the container.
Again?
That means Hassan has them. We're pushing into the target area now. Out.
We need those controls.
Well, let's hope Hassan's here.
How are you low on ammo already, Price? We just engaged.
Clear.
Negative on Hassan.
Alright, we're good here.
Move up.
I'm okay, game. I'm not hurt. I wonder what they're saying. I'm sure there's people who have translated whatever they're saying. People who know Arabic. Clear? No, it's not. There's a dude right here who somehow went through the corner.
Control room isn't far. Move.
Oh, right there. Shit. I think there's enough bullets in his head. I can take down now. Oh dear! Whoops. Alright, those two down. Okay, so this Kastov 7.4U, I'm guessing that's meant to be sort of like the AK 7.4U. Which is an actual gun. Oh, where did you come from? Okay, that's him down. Oh, he's smart. I don't like that. I don't like when the AI is smart. Unless it's fish. It's the only time it's okay for them to have smart AI. Yeah, I think it is. I don't quite know too much on the 7.4U. Ooh! Oh, I want to get into safety. Oh, Alexander Hamilton! He was white. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, now I know where I am. I was a little confused after getting killed back there. Gun. Whatever you got, I want it. There we go.
Out the control room. Stack up.
Nope. Sledgehammer time. But this is made by Infinity Ward. Haha.
Fucking hell. He's gone.
Jokes.
Control room. All stations negative on Hassan. Control room is a dry hole. Ghost, you got anything? Affirm. Possible visual 46th floor.
Alright, let's go down.
We're moving. Back up, Sergeant.
Okay. Kaboom. Nice.
Hook up.
What are we hooking onto? Oh, onto here. There we are. That'll do.
All Bravo flights making entry on 3. Copy. We'll push them your way. Let's tighten the noose. So if we find those controls, it's up to you to disarm that missile.
Copy that. Done it once before.
Oh, okay, we're going in here. Where are they? What's this? Oh, nothing. It looked glowy. There's no collectibles in this game, which is interesting. Whatever happened to collectibles in Call of Duties anyway?
All Bravo, be advised. Hassan is in the stairwell. He's moving down. Solid copy. He's headed your way. Roger that.
I am in a not nice spot. Oh, there's a guy there. Alright, let's take the stairs this time like a normal person. I don't have grenades. Seriously. How strong is that wood? How strong are these serviettes? Oh shit. Oh god. Reload faster! Load. Up there somewhere. Oh, die there! Lake winds. I guess Chicago is one of the Great Lakes cities, and it is also the Windy City, isn't it? Pretty sure. Yes, it is. I'm gonna hide right here for a minute. This is to eliminate reinforcements, but they don't seem to stop coming. There's that guy up there. And again, that's impenetrable wood apparently. Fuck! It will stop. Well, you could... I almost think otherwise. At this rate. I'm getting back upstairs. Oh god, they came from up there. Okay, right. Going up there was not the right idea. Where is Price, anyway? There we go, got him. You're not wrong about there being a lot, and it is not a very big area, and not a lot of good cover.
Clear!
Ah, there we go. Right. Wow, that was a lot of guys.
07, target's cornered, floor 46. Copy, we're moving to you.
Yeah, it's locked. Mr. Sledgehammer, get over here. Price, what are you doing? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Why did you go around? That's actually not a bad idea, having a sledgehammer with a crowbar tip on the end of it. Now, where'd all these explosions come from?
All stations' missile is hot. I say again, the missile is launching.
Up there it goes. Cool.
Fucking hell. Watcher, where's the target?
Unknown, we're working on it.
Copy. We're going for the
How much gas? Whoops!
Guys,
I'm curious as to where it's going to be kablooed. Is it France? I hope it's France. No, it'll be somewhere in America. It's boring. That's neat that this chair is, my bullets will penetrate it.
We've got him cornered in this room. Follow me.
Which room? This one.
The sun's behind those doors.
Alright,
Stick a camera in
go
there.
ahead.
Folks,
Okay,
get positive ID on Hassan. We need those controls. I'll get them.
Oh, that didn't work. Get up! Oh, I guess I'm hurt pretty bad.
You broken? I'm good. Go, you got this.
Soap, let's move.
Oh, I thought it might have been having me switch over to Gaz.
Hassan has the missile controls. We're going after him.
The sun's in the last car.
Oh, okay. I think we're dropping. Down we go.
That car won't hold. Jump down.
Okay. Trying. Yeah, I found Hassan. Nice gold watch, mate. Oop. Avoid enemies until you've stopped the missile. Okay. Why am I...
Shut. So, what's status?
Construction floor. Control secured. Lost my weapon.
Okay. Stay out of sight. Pass the comms to what you want.
Soap, the missile was launched, so you'll...
Ah, Washington.
That I haven't.
I am hiding.
Target is DC.
Soap, get to a secure location and open the controls.
Okay.
I'm ready. Coordinates 38, negative 77. I'm in.
Next is the override.
Okay, let's see.
4 columns of data. I need to know what's in row 2, column 3.
Okay,
Row 2, column 3.
again, I'm... row 2,
Soap,
column
what's in the
3,
third column, second row.
Percent sign. Echo, Sierra, Papa.
That did it. Now hit left and clear to initiate override.
Left hand clear, okay. Well, I did it, but...
Coordinates 38, negative 77.
That's the Pentagon.
He's going for Shepard.
No, Shepard's gone.
Yeah, well, there's 30,000 people who aren't. Finish.
Hey look, this thing's back.
I'm in. Okay, I'm back up.
Next is the override. You should see 4 columns of data. I need to know what's in row 2, column 3.
I need to move. Alright, I'm ready.
Row 2, column 3.
Percent sign. Echo, Sierra.
That did it.
I had way more time before, but now I don't. In fact, I finished it before, but didn't like it if I hadn't
going for Shepard.
No.
Gotten confused before.
Yeah, well, there's 30,000 people who aren't. Finish it.
I'm in. Okay, I'm back up.
Next is the override. You should see 4 columns of data.
Yeah.
I need to know
Speed it
what's
up,
in row
woman.
2, column 3.
Percent sign. Echo, Sierra, Papa.
That did it. Now hit left and clear to initiate override.
Override on.
Copy. Get safe. This next part will make some noise.
Oh, piss.
Need to move.
Where am I going then?
Get safe and open the controls. We have to do this now. Sergeant, the missile's halfway to target. You need to finish the sequence.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, what do I do?
Last step. Hit link when the green light is in the 4th position.
It's detonated.
Copy that. Air Force confirmed. Thank you, Sergeant.
Yeah. Pleasure doing business with you, Laswell.
Where's Hassan?
Oh, no. He's got AQ guards with him. I'm gonna kill every one of them, and then I'm going for him. Out here. Steaming bloody fucking Jesus.
What do I do? I made Hassan and his men find or craft a blade. Oh, good.
What's the fucking hard part, LT?
Let's find out. You need to stay alive, take out the guards, and kill Hassan.
Alright, well, we're back to this, which is kind of nice, but also not.
Like old times, huh, LT?
Seems
Gas
like
trap.
yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Stun one.
Before you can attack, you'll need a weapon, Sergeant.
Got my fists! What are you talking about? Like a Scot! Aww.
We are your executioners.
After pride.
Piss!
Before you can attack, you'll need a weapon, Sergeant.
Be nice if I could get out of here. Run, I need a knife. Microwave!
Before you can attack, you'll need a weapon, Sergeant.
There's a microwave.
Find some metal. You can spark it and distract one.
Oh, yeah, so that's what that's for.
Workers
That's cool, but also doesn't help me right now. I have everything in its mum wanting to kill me. And apparently punching doesn't work, which I don't get.
Look for crafting materials.
What's this about? Oh! Oh, okay, so here's how I can get out. Oh, that's neat. I was wondering how I'd even get out of here.
Chemicals.
Could be used for a trap.
Yeah, I know Ghost.
Found a mousetrap.
Why is there a mousetrap?
Gas trap.
Found some wax. This can make me a smoke bomb.
Throw it at the guard and do what you can to end them.
Okay, that's just the microwave. That's just distractions.
Got some tape.
It's great. I need metal. I think I saw some metal over here.
Found
Glass.
some glass.
Find some tape, you got a shiv.
Perfect.
You can break glass for more, but it will compromise you.
After the glass shiv.
That's the way, Johnny. Stand one and stab him.
Stun one.
Use your shiv. Stab him now.
I'm trying! Give me a gun! I have 3 bullets. Wow. I'm out of ammo. Alright, well, one's still down. I don't want to place a gas trap till I got another shiv.
Found some scrap metal.
Piss. Found glass.
Shard of glass here.
Get some tape, and it's a shiv. If you need more, break some. Just watch for Hassan's men.
Found some chemicals.
Good for a trap.
Where is he? Where's that guy? There we go. I was gonna say, do they need to be stunned for me to stab them? No. What? Oh, that's meant to happen, okay. Where am I?
I told you your nation would see fire. You think you can stop me?
Kinda have.
Ghost.
Soap.
Shoot him.
The window.
We're not attacking. We are fading.
Well, you're doing a pretty piss-poor invasion. Hang on a minute, we have a knife!
Perfect show, LT.
You called it, Sergeant.
There is a knife on his,
Enemy
like,
KIA.
flak or whatever, flak jacket or whatever it is. It is in a sheath, right there.
Officials are saying a power surge is to blame for an explosion over downtown
Yes.
Chicago last night. Due to severe winds leaving thousands of residents in the dark, electricity is expected to be restored by this evening. In other
CIA shit.
Creative writing.
I'll never tell.
It is rather anticlimactic.
Iran.
Cartels, Russians.
Shepard. Shadow. They got past us.
We'll have a head start.
It's really strange. So, Modern Warfare 2 ended on a real big high note, sort of like leading up into its third act. Effect, which was, you know, Modern Warfare 3. This one kind of feels more like a whimper. There is an after credits scene, that's full cool. I was gonna skip past the credits anyway.
We've got bigger
or sit through them or whatever.
I've done some digging on the Russians.
Well, that's a dirty job.
Ultra-nationalists ambushed that convoy.
But yeah, like the other one, and even the last Modern Warfare ended on sort of a note, like it introduced Shepard at the end and showed him, like, a team they were putting together. This one kind of just... It feels more like they're just puttering along before they get to whatever will be their big moment with the third one. Which they'll probably do a third one, but... And he's just wearing that inside still. Yep, cool.
Who is he?
Makarov.
Ah. So Makarov's gonna be a villain again, eh? Cool. I don't care who made this game. Oh, what? Hang on. Oh, that's stupid. Come on. There we go.
Дамы и господа, наш самолет завершил набор высоты. Вы можете расстегнуть ремни.
Сейчас вам будет подан обед. Горячее вы можете выбрать в меню.
Beef, chicken, or fish, gentlemen?
Some off-brand Coca-Cola. Okay. Man, the TSA are really slacking. How do you manage to get all this through? Ah, right. You can just hear the writers at Activision just jerking themselves off when they did that bit. That's kind of annoying that skipping the credits just jumped to that. I just thought, well, hang on, I'll check the cinematics, see if the credits are there or this. So it happened to be. Wow. That one, yeah, they did really good with 2019's one. This one just, I don't know, it didn't quite capture it as much as being good. It kept some good stuff, but just a lot of it was just not as, it just wasn't as good. It also just sort of jumped around a lot, like, between Mexico, Iran, and America a few bits. Like, it had some interesting ideas, but I also don't know what Hassan's plan was. Like, it's hard to even figure out what he was trying to do. So because just all of it was just a bit odd. Like, we went to, you know, we started off in the Middle East or whatever, and we went to the Netherlands for no real reason. And then to Mexico, where he crosses into America and then leaves back into Mexico immediately. And there was no real goal to it. Like, at least with other guys in other ones. I mean, what was it? The fella that I think was killed in the last game, in that, what was it called? Urzikstan? I think that was the fake country they used. I think he was one of his followers. And, yeah, did he jump the fence again? As you said, I don't know how he did. It was just as weird. Like, why go through all the trouble of getting yourself to Mexico to be smuggled into the US, and then you immediately leave back into Mexico? Like, what was the point? A lot of it just felt a little odd. Like, he doesn't there's no real connection to him. It feels like they were trying to do I forget the name of the guys from the original ones, but how the guy with the one arm in the original Modern Warfare, and how his whole reason is because of the failed assassination of him that Price did whack when he was only a lieutenant. In the Gillies in the Mist mission, which, was really good. It feels like how in Modern Warfare 2 they introduced a guy who was, who organized the whole No Russian bit. Who was that again? Was that Makarov? I can't recall. It's been so long. And how he was, there that day and he was a follower of that guy, and that's why he's, essentially plotting his revenge. It feels like they were trying to do that with this fella, Hassan, but there just wasn't enough to really link him to there. And it just feels like they tried to do that again, but didn't do it right. If that makes any sense. And he dies here, and then they introduce like, oh yeah, now Makarov's our villain, and they jizz their trousers writing, with the whole no Russian bit there, like, oh. But at the same time, I don't know how that's going to work, because the whole point of No Russian was that they were implicating the CIA as being behind a massacre of civilians in a Russian airport. That was what No Russian was in the original Modern Warfare 2. That's why the only one left behind there was the CIA plant who was sent in to watch them. But here, we just see a couple of we don't even see who they are, just some random goons, and then a message saying No Russian. So what? Are they going to tell from, the ballistics of this plane hijacking that, oh, it must have been an American guy who was in charge because of that? How are they going to be able to link whatever's happening on that plane to Americans to try and trigger a war between them? Because that's clearly the goal, if they're doing exactly like what they've done before in these games. I don't know, we'll see what the third one does. Like I said, the campaigns in Call of Duty are weird. They can either be really good, like the last game's campaign was really good, or they can be meh, like this one is a meh one, or they can be downright crap, which is what Vanguard was. And it really is weird. I like the characters in it, though. I liked Alejandro, he was fun. Graves felt like nothing, which is fine, because he ends up being a twist villain, which, as I said, we never confirmed he's dead. He could come back, for all we know. I wouldn't put it past him. Valeria will probably return. You liked Graves? Or Alejandro? Alejandro was brilliant. I loved him. I want to see him return. Ghost, there'll be a big thing of who he actually is and why he wears that mask. They'll probably go into that. Shepard, God knows how he's going to continue to be a villain. He's not being... No, not Graves, no. Graves was crap. Graves is just generic soldier boy. I don't know why Shepard's still allowed to keep doing his thing, even though they apparently clearly have evidence that points out to him having tried to give missiles and then losing them. If anything, he should probably be arrested. Because clearly the CIA knows about that. Thanks to, whatever her name is. I'm so bad with names. He's gone AWOL. Is that what they said? I didn't pay attention. Anywho. He disappeared. Oh, yeah. Maybe he's the one plotting No Russian this time, because he wants to just trigger a war because he wants to, get rid of a greater threat or something. Who knows? Who knows? I feel like I said, it'll either be next year or maybe 2 years they'll come out with the third Modern Warfare, and it'll probably be exclusive to Series X and PS5. They'll probably save it for that, because this one was PS4 and PS5. I wouldn't be surprised as well if they maybe delayed it a while till some issues involving said country are resolved. With this one, they didn't have much choice, because I think they'd already announced it before some stuff started happening there, and they'd already worked on the game, and probably finished, and were probably very far into development before some stuff went down, and kind of had no choice but to still put it out there, even though... Although in this game's case, Russia wasn't really a villain too much, like they were mentioned, and there was a group of them, but the main villain was Hassan and the cartels, so... Yeah, but if the third one's going to go full hard in with Russia as a villain, they might put that off for a while. I don't know. I mean, I'm also assuming they have any form of integrity at Activision. We clearly know they don't have integrity. Look at how they treat women. Yes, but that was a historical time period. That's different. That was about a historical point in history. This is modern day. A bit different. might not be a good time to, you know, have a situation of yeah, that's all good. I'm finishing up now anyway, DJ. Anyway, I just was just rambling about this game after finishing it like I often do. But yeah, we got this one done. It was not bad, and yeah. Don't know if I'll do something tomorrow. It is I do have the day to do so, but we'll see what happens. Anywho, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.